MLB The Show. It's the Baltimore Orioles going up against the Cincinnati Reds. All right, we'll be back to get this one. All right, just about set to go and getting to start. Hunter Green.
It's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Gunnar Henderson.
Shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
And that's a little bit high. And we're underway here in Cincinnati.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Righty delivers. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
That's inside, ball.
In the air, left field, down the line, and it's foul.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
The next offering misses, and now it's 3-2. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. The first batter of the game leaves the yard, and they grab the lead. It's 1-0. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. Well, we see this so much more today. Lineups with pop in the leadoff spot, and it really puts the pitcher in a tough spot out there where he has to execute right away. You can't just get over a couple of strikes to settle in, get comfortable, because at the plate, that guy's looking to do exactly what he just did. Start the game off with a huge bang.
Here's Adley Rutschman. In the air, out towards left center. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now.
Ryan O'Hearn.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Green, an all-star a season ago. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a splitter, and occasionally mixes in the slurve. Swing and a chopper out to short. Throws to first in time.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Ryan Mountcastle.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle. Upstairs.
This hitter loves attacking the first pitch, so not giving him something to hit is a good move.
And that's downstairs. And that's ball 2. Slider clips the zone.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Hunter Green with the strikeout. Solo homer brings in 1 for Baltimore. It's an early 1-0 lead. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here in Cincinnati. And on the mound now, Zach Eflin. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
TJ Friedl, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. 1 down. Here's the lineup for the Reds. Already trailing by a run in this one. They'll be looking to get on the scoreboard early on as well.
Well, it's just the 1 run, so not too big a hill to climb. But, yeah, if they can answer back in this inning or at least in the next couple, that'll maybe settle everyone into this ball game, and that includes their own starter on the mound.
Ellie De La Cruz in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Next offering is in for a strike. 1 out, bases empty. Late on that fastball.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Matt McClain, the next to hit for the Reds. That misses, and that's ball 1. Two outs, base is empty. McClain checks his swing. Now it appeal to first. And Woody Keller right on it. Says he held up. 2 outs. Swing and a miss.
2-1.
There's the strike. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Reds go down quietly, and it remains 1-0. Back here at Great American Ballpark, all set for the start of the inning. And into the box for Baltimore, Tyler O'Neill. Green back to work. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. And that's through there for a strike. Time to check on our umpires. Earl Hendricks calling balls and strikes.
Yeah, well-liked umpire, Boog. Pretty consistent with his zone, so if you're familiar with him and how he works, you won't get too surprised by anything. Sometimes he'll give a little bit off the corner, but nothing too crazy at all.
In the air to left center. Friedl sizing this one up. And out number 1 on the grab.
Batting 6th, right fielder, Colton Cowser.
Now it's the right fielder, Colton Cowser. Fastball catches the corner at the knees.
No balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2.
Now pitching for
Graham Ashcraft. Ready or not, in the game now after the injury. He's into the game with the bases empty. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Friedel sizes this one up. And it's caught for the out.
Batting 7th, center fielder Cedric Mullins.
2 down, bases empty. And next for the Orioles, Cedric Mullins. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Friedel under it. Corrals it. And that'll do it. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Bottom of the inning. So now here's the Reds cleanup hitter, Tyler Stevenson. Misses outside,
nope, that's outside.
And that's ball 1. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Mullins in pursuit. He's got it, and there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
In the air, left field, down the line. Makes the catch for the out.
Man, Boog, I love watching an outfielder take on the wall to make that play, and it's a lot easier to watch from up here because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration and able to make that catch and hold on to it after contact.
Spencer Steer in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Hard hit to third. Throws to first in time. That ends the inning. And 1-2-3 go the Reds. Still behind by a count of 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now, Jordan Westburg.
Jordan Westburg.
Ashcraft in his 3rd season, 27 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2019. And that's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Digging in, Jackson Holliday. That's out to center field. And there's one away.
Now batting, shortstop Gunnar Henderson.
Back to the top of the lineup, and now the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. He's already homered in this game. And there's a foul ball.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Westburg, the base runner at first with 1 out. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 3-0.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
So digging in, Adley Rutschman. There's a strike. Still only one out here in the inning. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-1. Lined into right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
2 outs, base is empty. Ryan O'Hearn, the next to hit for the Orioles. 0 for 1 so far. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Fraley raging back towards the wall. On the warning track, and hauls it in. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now 3-0. And we're back. Now batting Jeimer Candelario.
Third baseman, Jeimer Candelario.
Right through there for a strike. And the 0-2. And ball 1. And he grounds one to the right side. And foul ball. And misses inside. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Batting 8th.
And now it's Gavin Lux.
Gavin Lux.
And that one is inside ball 1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Just missed. And that's downstairs and outside. And there's ball 4.
Take your base, ball 4.
And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
And now it's Austin Hayes. In there at the knees. And it's 0-1.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
And that's in for a strike. 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Now batting the center
So back to the
fielder,
top of the Reds
TJ
lineup.
Friedel.
TJ Friedel now at the plate. Fly to left his first time. Lifted in the air, right center field. Mullins settles under it. He's there. He's got it. And that will end the inning. Reds leave one. Still down 3-0. Back here in Cincinnati. Start of the fourth. Now here's the Orioles DH, Ryan Mountcastle. Slider for a strike.
0-1.
And the 0-1. Swings through that one for strike two.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
You know, Boog, you often think a slider's more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
O'Neill now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Here we go, Cincinnati.
Ripped to short. Fires across the diamond. 2 quick outs here in the top of the fourth.
Now batting, right fielder Colton Cowser.
2 down, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Colton Cowser. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. That one clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a double.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
So runner at second, 2 down. And now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. He's 0 for 1. Fouled off. He was late. Man at second. Drilled out towards left center field. That's back there. Gone. A shot to the opposite field. And they add a pair. It's 5-zip. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Now the Reds manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. Graham Ashcraft won't go any further, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching.
So a lefty out of the pen, Brent Suter.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
So 2 down. Here's the third baseman, Jordan Westberg. There's a swing and a drive. And it looks like trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Next to hit, Jackson Holliday. Fly to center his first time. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Yeah, that's fouled off. And that's in there at the knees. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Baltimore with a 2-run shot this inning. And the lead is now 5-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here at Great American Ballpark, ready to go, bottom 4. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Ground ball right side. On to O'Hearn. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Now batting, second baseman, Matt McClain.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Matt McClain. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And that's in for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And that one fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. On the ground, right side. Whips it to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, the catcher, Tyler Stevenson.
So 2 down now, and here is Tyler Stevenson. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. That clips the corner. The next pitch misses, and it's a ball and a strike. And it's fouled away. And that one is in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. And that keeps the inning alive.
Nice hit. Way to go. Now batting,
Jake Fraley, the next to hit for the Reds. Fly to left his first time. That's off the inside corner. Ball 1. Stevenson leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That one fouled off.
Let's go, Red.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1 and 2.
Let's go, Cincy.
To the right side. On to O'Hearn. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. So 1 left for Cincinnati. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now it's the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. Suter back to work. Swing and a ball popped up. De La Cruz settles underneath it. Makes the grab, one away.
Now batting catcher Adley Rutschman.
Adley Rutschman up now. He didn't just play baseball while at Oregon State, Singy. Adley was also on the football team.
Yeah, that's right. Adley was a place kicker his freshman year, averaged 60 yards per kick, and we've all seen the highlight of him tackling Christian McCaffrey. Not an easy feat.
20 touchbacks, too. Not bad. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2. Activity in the bullpen. Scott Barlow up and loosening in the pen. Ball one there.
High.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Hayes going back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Now batting first baseman Ryan O'Hearn.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Ryan O'Hearn. 0 for 2 in this one. And he pumps it a strike. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. So they go quietly there. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Orioles. And we're back. John Shabby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Spencer Steer.
Let's go, Cincinnati.
Check swing, called strike.
Well, these Reds being a little too
0-1.
patient at the plate in this game. Sometimes it's a good thing, but today they're continuing to fall behind in the count, and that's adding a ton of pressure to their offense.
Off the mark there, and the count is 1-2. Inside,
that's in.
just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Mullins settles under it. Brings it in. And there's 1 down.
Now batting third baseman Jamer Candelario.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jamer Candelario. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. That's down and in. Next pitch misses outside. 2-0.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. And there's a curve through for a strike. Sneaks through, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Dominant performance for him today, Boo. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
1 gone, runner at first. And here is Gavin Lux. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. And that one in there at the knees for a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
One gets a check swing. Appeal to third. And he went around. That's ruled a swing. Oh, 0-2 now. And look out.
That got him.
As that one ran in and got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. 2 on, 1 out. In now for the Reds, Austin Hayes. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And a foul ball. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Last half of inning number 5. Next offering is fouled back.
Come on, Red.
And now 1-2. Just off the inside edge.
2-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Now batting.
So the batting order turns over. Now here's the Reds leadoff man, TJ Friedl. Just missed.
Low. Ball.
Come on, Reds.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1-1.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Coming home. 1 run across, coming home. He'll score. 2 runs are in.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
So up next, Ellie De La Cruz. And that drops in for a strike. Friedl on at second with 2 down. Inside, 1-1. Just missed.
Not really attacking on the mound in this at bat. All breaking balls, so that makes me think they're not really wanting to challenge him here.
That one finds the zone. 2-2. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Man on second, 2 down. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now 5-2. Back after this on the show. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Tony Santillan.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Ryan Mountcastle digs in now. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Late with the swing there. Mountcastle in his 5th season, 28 years old. And he's usually a first baseman, but today he's the designated hitter.
Some people say that first basemen kind of have the day off regularly because they don't run around a whole lot. But when you think about it, they are involved in just about every single play, and there's a lot of stress that gets put on their legs. So a well-deserved day at the DH spot for him.
The 0-2. And they'll do it again. This one popped up. Steer hauls it in for the out.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Here's Tyler O'Neill.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
First pitch misses. And delivers outside. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Outside with a breaking ball. That's ball four. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Colton Cowser, the next to hit for the Orioles. 1 for 2. That misses. Ball 1. Late on that fastball.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Swing and a miss. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Missed with a changeup, and it's 2-2. Man at first, 1 away. That one misses, and it's a full count.
Strike him out.
Cold strike 3 on the fastball, and that ran back over the inner half.
No, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Just missed.
That's the ball.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And another ball.
That's down. Ball.
Two outs. Swinging a foul out of play. A little bit low.
That missed. That's a ball.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Set down on strikes. That was pretty nasty. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and one left on base. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the Orioles 5 and the Reds 2. Back here in Cincinnati, now it's the second baseman, Matt McClain.
Matt McClain.
That's through there for a strike.
That curveball's been a big pitch for him today. He's been able to get ahead in the count with it. He's also been able to use it to put guys away.
Next offering is fouled back.
That's a ball.
And a ball
No, that
evens the
missed.
count. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Got him swinging.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
And now, Tyler Stevenson. Tap foul at the plate. That one hammered left field, way back there. Gone. He made him pay for that one, and they inch closer. It's 5-3.
That's a great way to fire up this crowd. They're feeling it now. That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
Now here is Jake Fraley.
0-1.
Right through there for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
One out, base is empty, and a run in here in the bottom of the sixth. Pitch in the dirt. Now 1-2.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
One down, base is empty. That one just misses.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Outside, and the count's full. Base hit, center field. So a man aboard now with one away.
Now batting.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Zach Eflin departs. Pretty good effort, and he exits with a lead. We'll tell you about the new pitcher when we get back.
Now pitching for
On the mound now, Yennier Cano.
Number 78.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
And here's the first baseman, Spencer Steer. Line drive, caught. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. Reds claw back with this homer. It's now a 5-3 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Sam Mole. So digging in, Jordan Westburg. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. There's the strike.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Oh, that got away from him. Yeah, he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. So up next, Jackson Holliday.
Jackson Holliday.
That one outside,
that's outside.
And it's 1-0. There's the strike. Westburg on at first, nobody out. That one is absolutely belted. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Doesn't stop. Heads for home. He'll score easily.
Comes through with the RBI. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Gunnar Henderson. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Fastball for a strike. Runner at third here, nobody out. Back to the mound. He's got it. To first. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
Up next for the Orioles, catcher Adley Rutschman.
Adley Rutschman will hit next. 0 for 3 in this one.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn.
And now the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. This one smoked, could be trouble. 1 run is in. Around second is Rutschman. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. 2 runs are in.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Now the Reds manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. Sam Mole is done, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching. For
So
the
a new
Reds,
arm out of the bullpen for the
Number
Reds,
58.
Scott Barlow.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And now Ryan Mountcastle. Inside,
one
almost
strike.
got him. In the dirt, but kept close. One out and a runner at second here in the top half of inning number 7. And a breaking
3-1.
ball misses outside.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
And ball
Take
4,
your
2
base. Ball
aboard.
4.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a
Left
quick
fielder,
free pass.
Tyler O'Neill.
So digging in, Tyler O'Neill. First pitch,
Ball.
just misses. Just
Ball.
missed.
Could be some action here on this next
2
pitch.
balls,
Couple
1
runners
strike.
on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Swings and misses, struck him out.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
So 2 down now, and here is Colton Cowser. Foul ball there. 2 aboard, 2 outs. And there's a
1
ball.
and 1.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and it's 9-3.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
So 2 on with 2 away. And the batter now, Cedric Mullins. He's already homered here in this one. First
1-0.
offering misses badly for ball 1. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
First and second, 2 down. Slider
3-1.
misses outside. Got the back going too soon. It's strike 2.
Full count.
Three-two now. Hit on the ground to Candelario. Candelario on the first. And they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Orioles 9 and the Reds 3. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired. Boo, growing up, who was your favorite big league mascot?
The Philly Fanatic, still the best mascot.
Is there a reason?
Well, I love the Phillies, and I love Mike Schmidt. Michael Jack Schmidt, 548 home runs. He was my favorite.
Well, some people say you and the Philly Fanatic kind of have some things in common.
We have a similar body type. It's true. And that one just missed off the outside edge. Early 2000s Yankees Red Sox, probably the best baseball rivalry that we've seen.
Yeah, and I would say, you know, that kind of simmered down and some other ones started to rise up a little bit. And the great state of Texas, the Astros and the Rangers became a really good rivalry.
Yeah, no doubt.
Designated hitter, Gavin Lux.
Now it's the DH, Gavin Lux. And a slider misses down and away.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
Just missed. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
2-1.
Just
Count
misses. Full count now. Swings through it for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
Hayes in the box again, takes a strike. Backed off the plate that time.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at-bat.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, TJ.
Here's the center fielder, TJ Friedel. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Two outs.
That's a ball low.
Outside low. That's a ball. And a count 2-1. Hayes off of first with 2 away. In the air out towards right center. Cowser under it. And that ends the inning. Reds leave 1. Still way back. It's 9-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 8th. Leading off, Jordan Westberg. Barlow back to work. That one missed. Activity in the bullpen for the Reds.
1 ball, no
Emilio
strikes.
Pagan up and throwing for Terry Francona. Rogers, a left-hander, also throwing. Swings through that one for strike one.
He's been great in this
1-1.
one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
That one
Ball.
misses, and it's 2-1.
Strike
And that's
two.
a strike. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now batting.
So up
second
next,
baseman,
Jackson Holliday. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger.
It's in and out of his glove. Gets off a throw, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
2 outs, base is empty. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. And the first
That's a
pitch
ball.
misses for ball 1.
1-0.
And a swing and a miss.
He got away with one there, but he
1-1.
knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Looking good, Cincinnati.
And the slider
Outside. That's a
just
ball.
misses.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
And a big swing and a miss.
2-2's the count.
Center field. Friedel gets under it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back here at Great American Ballpark, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Ellie De La Cruz. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
The 0-2. Sets him down on strikes. Throws him with the heater at the knees.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Matt McClain, the next to hit for the Reds. Clips the corner. That's strike 1. One down, base is empty. And there's the strike.
0-2.
And that's
Ball.
down and away.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And now the catcher comes up to him, Tyler Stevenson.
Stevenson.
Just
Nope.
missed. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Ball. 2-2.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Now pitching for
New
the
pitcher for the
Reds.
Reds, Emilio
Number
Pagan.
15.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And now it's going to be Adley Rutschman. First pitch
Down,
doesn't
ball.
find the zone. Pagan measures 6 feet 2 inches, 210 pounds, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2013. And that's outside. Fouls one off. 2-2. Slides, but it gets by him.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn.
So a man at first. And here's the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn. That one's in there. Strike one. Runner at first with no outs here.
Nope. Ball.
Swung on. Broken back grounder to third. Candelario on the first. Now one gone in the ninth.
Well, that actually works out for the hitter. If it's not a broken bat, it's hit hard enough for a double play. But with the slower roller, defense does a nice job at least getting one out of it.
Ryan Mountcastle getting ready to hit. Just
That's the ball.
missed. Not close with that one. Now 2-0.
Ball.
Top of the zone for a called strike. And ball four, two
Take your
aboard.
base.
Hopefully he figures it out on the mound because they're running out of arms in that
Now
bullpen.
batting, left fielder,
And into the box for
Tyler O'Neill.
Baltimore, Tyler O'Neill. There's a strike.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Foul ball. Rutschman at second. Mountcastle over at first with one away. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Up next,
So
for the
first and
Orioles,
second with 2
right-fielder,
outs. Colton Cowser, the next to hit for the Orioles. Left field, Hayes sizing this one up, nabs it, and that's the 3rd out. 2 left on. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Orioles 9 and the Reds 3.
Now pitching for
Back
Baltimore,
now as they hand the ball to a
number
fresh arm to
65.
start the bottom of the 9th. Gregory Soto.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Leading off for
Now
the
it's the
Reds,
right fielder, Jake Fraley. 1 for 3.
Fraley.
That just
No,
misses.
ball.
And that is ball 1. Outside with a breaking ball. Swing and a miss.
What?
And a count 2-1.
2-1's the count.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first.
Now batting, the first baseman, Spencer Steer.
Man at first, nobody out. And now, Spencer Steer.
Ball, that's down.
In the dirt, blocked.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him
Nope,
up for
ball.
2.
Just missed.
2 balls, no strikes.
And there's a strike.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Here.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
That one not close. And it's 3-2. Nobody out. Runner at first. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swung on, belted, back there. And it hits the fence. Coming home. The relay to the plate, he's safe. It's down 9-4. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Jamer Candelario, the next to hit for the Reds. And that's downstairs and
that's a ball.
outside. Man at second. Up the middle. Dives and he can't hang on. No throw, and now they have runners at the corners.
Now batting,
So now here's the DH, Gavin Lux.
That's
Just
the ball.
missed. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and
that's
third.
in.
That one drifts inside.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
Swing and a pop-up. Holiday. He's got it. And there's one down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
2 on with 1 out. Austin Hayes, the next to hit for the Reds. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Mullins settles under it and makes the catch. Runner tags for home. The throws offline. He's safe. It's 9-5.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
So it's their last chance in this one. Next for Cincinnati, TJ Friedel.
You just have to find a way to keep this game alive. This place will go nuts if you do.
And that
That's the
skips
ball.
in the dirt.
1-0.
Inside, just missed. Candelario, the runner at first with 2 gone. And that one wrapped foul. Next offering is fouled back. This could end it. Just
Full
missing
count.
there. And that's ball 3.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
2 outs. Lifted to left, and that should do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Orioles slug their way to a win in this one.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.